Hey everyone, welcome to a new video, welcome to my channel. My name is Maaike. Welcome to Floating in Dreams. This is my hobby YouTube channel. On this channel we talk about all things fashion and makeup, and today we are going to be talking about my travel makeup bag and some of the things that I like to take with me when I am going for like a 1 or 2 night overnight stay. I do have to tell you that this is not a leisurely trip that I will be going on. It's a work related trip. And I definitely, when I have a little bit more time, when I take like a leisurely trip, I would probably take more makeup with me. But this is just what I now, in the past year or so, have been packing whenever I need to do an overnight stay for my job. So let me talk you through everything that's gonna go into this bag. First up, we should talk about the bag itself. This is from Makeup Designery, and I've had this makeup bag for a long time. It came with a gift as a gift with purchase, and it's a really good size to pack like all of your beauty things for like a single night. So if you're not an overpacker, then this is lovely. I don't tend to take like an entire beauty case or anything like that. I really go for a very pared down skincare and beauty routine whenever I travel. But yeah, if it's just like 1 or 2 nights and it's for work, I want to look put together, but I really don't need to do a smoky eye, you can say. So that's why we're going to keep it very nice and simple and basic. So that's why this is the makeup bag that I would be using. And you've probably seen another makeup bag lying here, and this is actually a Boozy Cosmetics bag, and this is my travel brush makeup stuff. And this is basically a bunch of old brushes. Not sure if these are clean. I may have to clean them before my next trip. But there's just a couple of things in here, like the essentials. I've got some hair clips in here, so that if I wear my hair down, I can pull it out of my face. I have a MAC 187 in here with a shorter handle, and this is great for bronzer. It's like a stipple brush. Then this is the brush that I like to use for blush when I travel, and this is a Boozy Cosmetics Precision Powder. I like to use this e.l.f. brush for powder. This Real Techniques brush I tend to use for highlight, and sometimes I also use this Boozy Shop brush. This is the angled contour brush that I like to use for highlight as well sometimes. And then I just have some eye brushes in here, which, to be quite fair, don't get a lot of use because I tend to travel with creams mostly. But I just have a couple of things, like something that I could do a concealer with if I want to, some like blending brushes and an angled brush and something to pack things on. These are from EcoTools, by the way. And then I have this like MAC 217 dupe from Boozy Shop, or is it a Sigma one? No, it's a Sigma one. That's nice for the crease. And then a very fluffy brush, and then something more detailed for the lower lash line or the inner corner. So it's sort of like very pared down, and a lot of like double-ended brushes and things just to give me a lot of options. So when I travel, I do like to also pare down my skincare routine quite a bit. In fact, I tend to mostly go for like little like testers and like little sachets that I get as a gift with purchase often, just to try some things out. So that I don't have to travel with these like really big things, especially if it's only for a single night. But yeah, I take a cleanser with me, and I tend to just then have one cleanser on hand, and then I just use water for the rest. So that usually works pretty well. So I'm currently using the Oat Cleansing Balm from the Inkey List. That's really lovely. Then my current daytime moisturizer is the Vitamin E Moisture Protection Emulsion with an SPF of 30. This is almost gone though. And then for the nighttime, I've been using the CeraVe Facial Moisture Lotion. This is very lightweight. It's really nice, but for me, it's more like a daytime moisturizer than a nighttime one. But these I want to sort of like take with me. And then of course SPF. This is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios. That's what I like to take with me too. And then because I'm gonna be stuck in a room a lot by myself, I like to do a mask, which is something, whenever I'm at home, I never have the patience to do these things. But I still have this Lush Mask of Magnanimity. Magnanimity, that's what it's called. This is like a peppermint infused face mask. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna try it. I haven't tried it yet. Some more minis from Lush that maybe I can use if my skin needs a bit more of a pick-me-up. I believe both of them are moisturizer / skincare. I'm not even sure. I would have to Google them before I even put them on my face. And then I just have this Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia body wash. And then I have the English Oak and Hazelnut Cologne in a very baby mini size. And I always travel with this one lately because it is so mini and small. So I don't have to carry around a large perfume bottle. So that's it for like body and skincare. No hair care products because I want to make sure I wash my hair before I go. All right, and then finally we have the makeup selection, and there are a couple of things that I will be taking this round that I also have alternatives for, so I'll show you a couple of alternatives. However, I tend to have quite a few like mini things lying about as well, so that's again what I tend to prefer and reach for whenever I travel. So let's start with the base, and this time around I'm going to be taking these foundation samples from Lisa Eldridge. She's still going to launch this. I'm not sure when it will be out, but when you place an order in her most recent restock, you could get yourself a sample card with some of the shades. So I went with Light Set 1 because that seemed to be the fairest option. I think I can get away with the top two. These seem to be a little bit too yellow for my taste and too deep. But I'm going to try these two just to give it a good enough of a try. So those are the two I'm going to be taking this time round. But actually my favorite foundation to travel with is the Dior Backstage foundation. This is in the shade 0N. This comes in very handy plastic packaging, and it comes with a squeezy tube so it doesn't get messy in your bag. So this is my pick. And then for concealer, I'm currently using this Kiko concealer, the Skin Tone one in shade 02. So I'm just going to be using that because it's nice and small as well. And then for powder, I just have this mini of the NYX HD finishing powder in the shade Banana. It's not my favorite powder, but because it is so dinky and small, I always like traveling with this. And then for like bronzer, blush, and highlight, I tend to just go with an OG favorite, the Sleek Face Form palette in the shade Fair. It's got bronzer, blush, and highlight. This is all I really need, and then I just use some of the brushes that are in my travel brush set to apply this, and it works really well. However, I have also packed some creams in the past, and that's what I actually do then if I want to change things up for the highlighter. I like packing this mini What's Up highlighter from Benefit because it's just super easy to use and it takes about 2 seconds to put it on. I tend to, like whenever I travel for work, I just want to get out the door and not have too much to pfeff around with. But what's slowly been replacing my Sleek Face Form palette is this Dior Backstage Face palette. This is in the shade Universal, and it's got a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. And I like how I can sort of use this shade to customize any of the other shades. So I feel that this bronzer is sometimes a bit too much. So I like to mix these two for a lighter bronzer. But if you mix the blush and that shade, you get a more warm tone blush. And if you mix this highlighter with that, you also give it a little bit more depth. So I do like the options you get here, and everything is really nice and glowy, very subtle, very pretty, and it's very nice, lightweight, simple packaging that's again easy to pack. Sponge, because I like to just pack a sponge to apply my foundation with. And then because the look is going to be very simple, I do like to pack my favorite red lipstick, which is Lisa Eldridge's Velvet Ribbon, just to have something that pulls the look together. So I tend to go more bold on the lips than I do on the eyes whenever I travel. It's easier, and I just can't be bothered doing a full smoky eye whenever I travel anywhere. Another lip product I like to pack is a lip balm. I'm currently using the CO Bigelow Vanilla Mint. And then again, also for primers, I tend to take an eyeshadow primer with me because else my shadow just won't last. And then for face, I like using a primer, and I currently have this mini from MAC, their Stroke Cream in Pink Light, and I thought I could just pack that because that's going to be the easiest to carry. And then for eyeshadow, I actually just like to keep it super basic, and the thing I reach for whenever I travel is a ColourPop Super Shock, especially this guy, which is Ritz. This comes with me on every trip I've been on in the past year. Whenever I had to travel for work, this is what's in there. And as you can see, I've hit pan on it because of that reason, and I want to get myself a backup of this the next time I place a ColourPop order, and this is going to be in stock. So that's the thing there. For brows, I tend to not even pack a brow pencil. I just go in with my Make Me Brow from Essence. This is a lovely brow gel that just adds a bit of texture, but because my eyes aren't going to be that bold, I don't want to overdo the brows either, so that's why I just pack this. And then for setting spray, I happen to have just moved this into my Shop My Stash, and this is a very nice smaller setting spray. This is the Hyaluronic Fixing Spray from Catrice from their Clean ID line. I don't really have an opinion on this yet, but it is a nice small size, which is easy to travel with. And then I do like to take both of my mascaras. However, I tend to then just use this one on the top lashes and this one on the lower lashes, and that's pretty much it. But if I go for a very, very simple eye look, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just put mascara on my top lashes and that's it. So there you have it. Those are all of the products that I would pack if it's like a 1 or 2 day trip. I'm very well aware it's a super pared down version of what most people might bring, but I'm only going for a night or two. I just want to like sort of like keep clean and do that, and I'm gonna be home super duper soon. So it's just my priority when packing for these shorter work trips is ease of use, things that I know well, and easy to pack and small enough to carry. This is not the time where I'm going to be trying out a new eyeshadow palette, you guys. I'm just not. So I'm going to keep it super simple, sticking to my tried and true and just a very basic skincare and body care routine, and then I am very happy. So that's just what I like to stick to. What I tend to do as well, not with work trips, but especially if I go abroad, I tend to sometimes not pack any body and skincare, because then what I like to go and do is, like, the first day I arrive is to find a drugstore and to find a couple of products that I can already start using while I'm in that country, and buy a couple of products that I would like to try that I cannot get where I live, or sometimes just buy some minis, and it means you don't have to pack that much. And that's just a tip that I would like to always go for. I tend to just buy shower gel at my destination usually when I travel, so it means you don't have to pack that much. And also, for instance, mini like shower gels and shampoos and conditioners, I just tend to go for those whenever I travel. That way you just don't really have to pack that much, and you can still get through everything you need to get through. You don't have to take anything unless you're going to a country where those things aren't for sale, of course. But 9 out of 10 times you can get the things you want to get from a local drugstore for sure. So yeah, that's it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, that it was useful for me to show you what I take when I travel. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Like the video if you like what you saw here. That would help me out greatly. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel because you want to see more by me, then of course that's also possible if you subscribe to my channel, because I make 3 new videos a week. So I've got lots more content coming your way. For now, thank you very much for watching this one. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.